Hi everyone, this is Wendy. So I'm on today to show you how I've made what is it called? A tag with pocket back here and a flip out, and there's a little notebook in the centre of it. I was watching Guy Kerr. I'm going to have to find out how to pronounce her name on YouTube, and she made some of these, and I thought, oh, how cool. So recently I was in an Aussie swap, and we had to make 3 items or embellishments for journals, so we could swap them, and I've got mine in here. I made one of these tags, and I decorated an envelope, and then I also made I decorated a pocket, and I also made an envelope. So I've got those sitting up there waiting for our swap to close so I can send them off. But I thought I'd come on, they are so easy to make, and I thought I'd make up a few more. This one here I made when I made the other one, but they look so cool in your junk journals. Look at that, isn't that so pretty? So it opens up like that, and it's got like a little booklet here that you can journal in and then hide it back into there. And when you put it down, you could either put that at the side and have that as the big tag as a tuck spot, or you could make it into even another pocket there, or you could just pin it to the side of your page with a paper clip. But I thought I would come on and just show you mine. I altered I altered Miss Kerr's just slightly. Her centerpiece is a little bit, her center flip is a little bit smaller than mine. So what you start off with is for your tag size, and my tag size is 3.5 by 5.25 inches, and I have cut the sides there. So I thought with this one I might just do a hand decorative cut. So I'm just going to go down and cut my corners just a little bit different with this one. So there's the top of my tag, and I will ink that now while I'm going. So I've got that, and I'll also just punch a hole in the top. So it's there ready. Smudge that a bit. Okay, and now for the flip out part. This is, I've cut mine at 3 inches and 10.5. Don't ask me why I've left it so long, but I had some scrap papers and they were about that length, so I just left it at that size and just cut it at the 3 inches across. So, and a trick, just if you've got pattern paper that's got writing on it, now if you just turned it over and folded it up, the writing on that's going to face you is going to be upside down. So if you want it the right way, turn your pattern paper with the writing upside down and then turn it over and fold it. So when you do fold it, you've got the writing up the right way. Okay, so that's just a little tip for you. So I have folded this at, that's 3.25 there, and from top to there is 7 3/4. there, that's, you could score that there or just fold it. So the middle panel here between the two folds is actually 4 inches, okay? So that's going to fit nicely on my large tag, okay? Right, so I've got that folded. You just fold a piece up at the bottom and a piece at the top, and when it's folded, that's 4 inches. Like Ms. Kerr has hers a little bit smaller, but I thought I'd like to make it just a little bit bigger and see how they go. Right, and then before you glue this onto your tag, you need to just make like a little belly band for the inside to hold your notebook. So this is, I didn't measure this, this will be about 3 3/4, and all I do is just put it on there so that I've got more or less an equal distance either side, and I just fold mine over at the edges, and you've got the 2 little bits there, and then I just grab my glue, just put a little bit of glue on this side flap, there, a little bit there, and also a little bit on the other side flap, and just fold those over like so. So that's going to be the little band to hold your notebook there. Now the notebook, I've just got some coffee dyed papers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll grab 5, I've got 6, okay, and the size of the notebook, that is 2.5 by 3 1/4, and I've just got a bit for the backing part that's going to slip over the little belly band there. This is, that's 2.5, which is the same width as the papers, and it's about 3 3/4. So what I have been doing is just putting the papers, lining them up into the notebook, make sure they're straight, and then I fold the top over, and I know Miss Kerr sews hers along there, but I just grab my stapler and staple as close to the fold as I can and try and get them even. I just put a couple of staples in it, just make sure that's roughly even. Okay, so that's how easy it is just to make your little notebook, and then you can just open that back part up and just put it through your little belly band that holds that. So then that folds down like that. Okay, so got that part. That part's done. And then all you have to do is turn that over and just run some glue down the 2 sides and the bottom. This glue is getting really low, but I want to try and just use it all up before I open another one. So we put some glue down here along the side and along the bottom, and Ms. Kerr actually sews hers around, but I thought this is just a nice simple way to do it. Okay, so I've got some glue on there, and I'm just going to pop that onto my tag and just hold that down a bit. And then you can just decorate the front how you want. On this one here, just to keep the top flap secure, I've just put one of my cutout butterflies. So I'll grab another one. I've got some little butterflies here. I got this big one out, but I think it might be actually a bit too big to go on there. I'm not really sure. So that's the big one, and this one's similar to the other one that I used. I actually think I like the bigger one on there this time. Yeah, why not? Let's put the bigger one on there. So I'll just give that a quick inking around the edge. Okay, and just put some glue on the bottom part of the butterfly, the bottom part of the wings, and his little tail, and on that one there. It's about just halfway on my butterfly, and then just press him onto there. Oops, not. There we go. Now we'll take that top flap out just until the bottom part of that dries, so I don't stick it down together. And what else have we got? Oh, the tag. I have a tag here that will fit in the back. So I need something to, while my butterfly's drying, what can I put on my tag? I want to try and keep it as flat as possible so that it will go in my journal and won't be too bulky. So want something that's nice. I've got another scrap piece of paper here. Oh, I'm going to glue my tag. I'm going to put some glue on my tag and then glue it onto this piece of paper because that looks pretty. It looks pretty. Whoops, sorry. Okay. Just going to put some glue on the front of my tag. And find a nice, I actually like that one, but I like that one too. This one's got a bit more colour in it, so I'll just put it there. Press that down. I shouldn't have pressed that onto the sticky part, but it rubs off, which is pretty good. Okay, and scissors. That looks nice. I like that. Love that paper. And just give that a going around the edges. And I'm just going to leave that like that because I really do like that pattern on that paper. And can punch a little hole in the top. Oh, there we go. And that tag can sit just nicely in the back there. Okay, so that, oh, his little antennae might get stuck a bit, but that's okay. We'll just be careful when we close it and open it. Okay, so that's it. How cool does that look? They look so pretty. And you can open that up and you've got your little notebook there. Might go around. I know what I can do, because this is like the inside, the back side of this paper is pretty plain. So what I am going to do is just grab a little stamp. See which way it goes first. That's upside down. And just put a little bit of stamping in the centre, just to decorate that up a little bit. There we go, it's not so plain looking now. And pop my little booklet back on there and close that up. That looks so cool. On here I've put another couple of decorations, and I did get some more out. Like I've got this little stamp tag that's from Bonnie and Clive. So I've got that one. Maybe a bit too much, I think, because I've put the bigger butterfly on there. I've got another little stamp here that's actually a sticker. Alright, let's put that on there. I've got a little bit of cheesecloth here, so I'll cut a bit of that off. And put a little bit of cheesecloth there. Come on. I should have it sitting upside down, but I've tried that and it just leaks everywhere, so I haven't worried about that again. Right, so a bit of cheesecloth, and this stamp is an actual sticker, so I will get the back of it off. If I can see it, there we go. And I'll put an extra little bit of glue on this too, just to make sure it sticks. And that can just sit right there. Okay, so there, how cool is that? And then you just have to put your little fibres in there. See, I've made this one, the inside flip, a little bit bigger than the other one I made too. But it doesn't matter, you can make them any size you like, really. Okay, so I think I might just do one more, because I'm just in the mood for it. I have got some other papers out here. And these are just like the leftover scrap pages from other projects. So this pink one is, the size is a little bit smaller than my actual tag, but I think I might use this one. So I'm just going to cut the top by hand again. I won't cut it so far down this time. Come on. So just done another wavy top there, and punch a hole. There. Oh, that was a bit close, wasn't it? It's okay. And pardon me. I've got this floral pattern, which I think will be nice for the flip. So it goes, I might just cut that down a fraction, just the length of it, so because that tag's just a little bit shorter, so that is actually 10.5, so I might go 9.5. Just chop an inch of it off. Put that back down there. Okay, so the pattern goes this way, so I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to actually place that on there just to get the measurements for how far I want to flip it up. So that'll go there, and whoops, and that will go there. So I just done that the wrong way. Okay, so I've got it upside down, so I'm just going to turn those flips over so that when you look at it this side, it's the right way up. Actually, it's not. Okay, so that to me looks upside down. So that gets that there, and that gets that there. Okay, now we're the right way up. Okay, so before I put that down, I'll just ink around the edges. I'll ink this one too. Orange on that colour, on that side. Okay, so there we go. Up the right way there. And I've got another little cut strip for my band to hold the notebook on. So I'm just going to place that up there and fold the edges over. So I know where to put the glue. So we've got a smidgen of glue there and a smidgen of glue there. And fold them down. So that's to hold my little notebook. And the notebook, I'll get some pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put 6 in, like before, and put some ink around all my papers up and put them in at that little, put them on the back part and fold that down, and then I'll just grab my stapler and give it a couple of staples. I have to pull my stapler out because it's it gets stuck when I go to staple. See, that went in wonky there, but I'll fix it up later. And then I can just flip my little notebook on there to be held in so it doesn't slip down. And I can glue that onto my tag. And that can be put on my tag down here. Just center it and just hold it down for a bit. So this one, I don't think I really want to put a butterfly on that one. I've got this little bird thing. Oh, let's put that on there to hold that down. Okay, yep, that'll be good. I'll link around the edge. I'm going to hold my fingers to where I don't want to go over with the glue. That out there. Okay, and then that just gets tucked down into there. Oh look, don't they look pretty? Oh, I need a tag for behind here, don't I? Oh, I'm not sure if I've got another tag cut here in front of me. Let me have a look. Oh yes, I do. Got that one. And that tag's going to go just in there, so I've got I have this piece of paper that's got more or less the same flowers on that there, so I'm going to put a bit of glue on that and tuck my a bit of glue on here on my tag. Running out of glue stick too now. Oops, creased it. So it's just down in this corner, and just going to put my tag on there. So there's my tag for this one. It's like it's matching. I might not put it. I'll just grab my my crocodile. Where is it? Oh, over there on my table. There we go. So I'm going to put a smaller hole in this one here. The other one was just a bit too big, I think. Okay, and then that one's just going to pop in the back there. And then it just needs a little bit of trim to go on the top. I'm going to leave the top of that just plain on this one here because I really like that floral pattern. But there you go. How easy are they? They're going to look so cool in your journals, or even to send out to someone in Happy Mail. I've got enough for one more here, but I'll do that later. I don't need to do that on camera. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you're going to make some yourself, because I shall pop over and have a look. They look good, don't they? And I'll also leave Ms. Kerr's link down in my description if you want to go over and check out hers, because she just does such inspiring little bits and pieces for your journals, and it's just lovely. So there you go. You all have a great day, and I shall catch you later. Bye bye.